already. It's half term next week, which means we have to churn out these performances this week. It's come round so fast. So we will be working on our drama sequence, our music sequence and our ballet piece today before it is handed to you on Thursday to film yourself and send them in to me. If I get enough of them back, I will make it like a little showreel showcase for us. So please do send them in. I'd love to see what you've been up to at home. So without further ado, we better get cracking, hadn't we? Have you got your long hair tied back, your comfy clothes on, lots of space to move around and water nearby? Let's get started. All right, upper primary actors. So we have got some work to do today, haven't we? We started this sequence last week, if you remember, and I believe we are up to number 3. So you decided how to enter the stage or space. You looked around the room for 10 seconds and then you picked up a few things, sat on things, just sort of explored the room. So as I promised on Thursday, today we need to work on this prop and get through as much of our sequence as we can before we perform them on Thursday. So hopefully you've had a little bit of a think of what prop you would like to use. Let's very quickly just run what we've got so far so that we remember all the stuff that we rehearsed and all the decisions we made. So if you have your mask, I am back at school now, so I have mine. Can you quickly put your mask on now and go to where you want to start your scene? So wherever you remember that you made up last week that you wanted to enter the stage from. So masks on quickly and go to your starting spot. All right, I will direct you and read it out as we go to help you keep up. All right, are you in your starting position? Okay, let's give it a go. All right, so remembering your characterization, head movements, energy level. Can you now enter the space? And look around the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start to pick up a few things, sit on things, have a good pick up and feel of things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we looked at all this stuff in detail. We thought about the who, what, where, when, why, how. Hopefully you remember all that. You looked at some details of why. I gave you some examples of why you might look around the room. And now we are up to your prop, while this lady here finding a coin, and your reaction, okay? So you've come on, looked around, picked a few things up. You need to obviously ignore the prop until this moment. So the item must be the thing that interests you most in the room. So if you've been like picking up all kinds of crazy stuff, then you're like, oh wow, a pen. Kind of a bit odd. Why would you be so excited about a pen? So just think about the other stuff that you're looking around first, and then you're like, okay. So a couple of things, you need to make decisions. It's your piece. Where will you find it? Obviously you need to put it there before you start acting. How will you react to finding it? Are you surprised, disgusted, excited, confused? And what is it about the prop that interests you so much? So have a moment to answer those 3 questions now. Where will you find it? So put the prop down where you're going to find it. How will you react to finding it? What do you think your character would behave like when they see it? What is it about the prop that interests you so much? Why does that stand out from everything else? If it's got a really shiny, glittery side, for example, make sure that side's up so you're like, oh my goodness. Yeah? Okay. Next, we've kind of just said this a little bit. You must think about how your character will act. So, are they confused, scared, in love, disgusted? And of course, when we have our masks on, our face is covered and we've just got the same expression. So you're going to have to use your body and even head movements to try and show people what you are thinking. So Give yourself now an emotion or a feeling that your character is going to feel when they discover the prop. Wish I'd kept my jacket on, I'm freezing. All right, have you thought about that? Of course you have. Got a clear idea in your head. So then you'll need to pick up the prop and have some interaction with it. So we're looking for about 10 seconds of interaction. And of course that means I've got my microphone back here, like, you know. What are you going to do? Like, you've never seen something like this before, or are you terrified? You know, what are you going to do with it? So have a little bit of experimentation now with what you are going to do with that prop in your character. So maybe the first thing that you do isn't always the best idea, and as actors and artists we experiment and we try lots of different things, and we can then take the best parts from it to make our performances the best it can possibly be. So have a little bit, play around, decide what you're going to do with that prop. All right, okay. So, you have entered the stage, you've looked around, picked up a few bits, yeah, mooched around a little bit, found the prop, decided what you're going to do, play around with the prop, and then just to finish the whole sequence off, you then need a reason to leave and end your scene. So, now you've interacted with the prop, how does this change you enough to exit the space once again? So what has that done to you? You've met with this prop. Why are you leaving? You need a reason to leave so it feels authentic to the audience. So if we go back to my microphone example, and then or maybe I came on shy or something, and then I found this new lease of life, and now I want to shout it to the rooftops, and I'm like so excited. You can see some examples on the pictures here. So we've got this little girl running away scared. Do you need to run off? And we've also got this guy at the bottom, all in black, sneaking up on his tiptoes. He's got a mask on, so I'm thinking he's probably not supposed to be there. And he's skulking off so that no one notices him. So the prop needs to change you as a person. Think of a reason to leave and how you're going to move to leave. So we still need to think about our entire body. So have a moment to think about that now. Of course, you also need to think about where you're going to exit. Are you going to go back the way you came? Or did you come on one way and you're going to continue past the other way? How are you going to leave the space? Another thing we need to think about, as the prop has changed you, can you change your energy level so that you leave the space differently to how you first entered? So that could be the way you move, the amount of energy in the body. Don't forget we need 2 energy changes in our piece. This would be a really great point to change your energy because you've changed as a person as a result of seeing that prop. So have a little play around now. You also need to think about, are you going to put the prop down, like get rid of it and leave, or are you walking off with the prop, or are you taking it with you? Lots and lots of decisions to make here, guys. Have a little think. All right, and then, lovely people, that is our sequence. So, congratulations! You have directed your own sequence, all right? You made all those decisions. Yours is going to be different to anybody else in the whole of the school because it's from your brain and the mask you designed and all of your ideas. And of course, you're going to be a different actor to everybody else as well. So now it's time to rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. And our little picture here says practice and then practice more. That is, artists have to be relentless. They just do it again and again and again and again. And one of the skills as a performer is then when the audience come and sit and watch, you have to perform like you've never done it before and it's so fresh. Because no one cares if you're bored of it and you've done it loads of times. These people have paid good money to see it. It has to be the best you've ever done it every single time. That's what makes us performers, team. So, we're going to rehearse it. Oh, it's saying it's time up, but I think we've got time to rehearse it so that you remember all of the stages and it flows smoothly. I will help you when it comes to Thursday if you want to stop me and you do it in your own time, or you can use me calling to remind you of what comes next. Before we have one more run, let's recap all the things we've looked at. So it has gone quickly these 6 weeks. It is half-term break next week, but we've done a real lot of work in that time in our drama lessons. So ask yourself, is your character really clear? You can get a parent or a sibling or film it and send it to a friend and say, what kind of person do you think my character is? Show them. If you are being a baby and they say, oh, I think you were an old woman, then something's gone horribly wrong and we need to tweak it a little bit, okay? Check your character is really, really clear to the audience. Head movements. If you're looking around and the prop's down there and your eyes just gaze at it, to me, your head's still that way. Your mask covers all of your eyes, so you need to make it really dramatic, okay? Think about those head movements. And of course, our energy levels. I challenged you as your upper primary with 2 energy level changes. Walk on is one way. Perhaps when you discover the prop, your energy changes as you walk over tentatively or you run because you're in love with it. And then maybe as you play around with it, as you leave again, the energy changes again. And what will your costume and hair be? So I can't tell you because it's your character. I don't know who you've invented. So you might want to have a think about what your hair and costume is going to be like on Thursday. That really gets you more into character. Are you going to have crazy spiky hair? Maybe you could fit a hat behind it. I don't know. It depends who you are. So very, very quickly, let's do our full sequence. So put your prop down where you're going to find it and get to your starting position. Let's give this one more try. Right, here we go. Enter the space. Make sure you're in character. Looking around the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start to play with things, pick things up, sit on things, touch stuff, looking around still. Have a little mosey. 7, 8, 9, 10, and you notice your prop. How are you going to act? Start to move towards the prop. Change of energy. Picking up the prop now and exploring it. How have you decided that your character is going to act? You should have an energy change. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to change again. Oh my goodness, and we need to exit with a 3rd energy level. Exit the stage. Are you taking the prop with you? Are you leaving it there? How are you moving your body? And off. Scene. The crowd goes wild. Woo! That's your sequence, people. We have run out of time. You are going to perform it on Thursday. Please don't forget it. We'll have one more run through on Thursday. Then it's down to you. But for now, we have worked hard on our drama. Let's music. La 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 la, hey! Welcome to music, upper primary. That little chant was more for me to remember what we did last time than anything else. So we are on our sequence. I've got an actual proper drum this time. No more cardboard box and rolling pin for me. Ha ha ha. So we got up to number 6, didn't we, on Thursday, where la 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 la, hey, and you repeat something, you sing back, but you say something different. That was 4 times, and then we go back to the beginning and repeat the first 2 instructions, which is I play 8 steady beats, you play 8 steady beats. Yes? So we've actually only got 2 more instructions left to finish our entire sequence before Thursday, okay? Let's run through it for our brains. And yeah, see what we're doing. So hopefully you've got a drum or something with you and you are ready to rock. Let's have a go then. So, instructions are there. I've got my computer here so I don't have to like crane my neck to remind yourself what you're doing, and I'll try and talk you through it as well. Alright, let's go from the Tibbity, my friends. So I play 8, so you're just going to listen and count 8 first, yeah? And then you join in. Ready? 7, 8. Join in. Triplets. Chord response. La 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 hey. 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 Join in and beautiful. Remember all that? It's a lot, isn't it? But we are so nearly done. So all we need to do upper primary is I'm going to play a new rhythm, and I've just done this with lower primary. We played a bit faster with being upper primary. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the same rhythm as what I did with them, because to be honest with you, I wasn't that good at it and I need some practice, and also my brain turns to mush when I keep trying to change things. So I play a new rhythm 8 times, and then you join in with a different rhythm at the same time. So remember that lesson where we had the stamp, clap stamp, and the, or whatever it was, and the 3 people on the TV played them over the same time? We're going to attempt that now, okay? So I will make a rhythm, and I'll play it 8 times. You are going to put a different rhythm over the top of me then, and we'll play it together. So I'm just going to do the same one as I did for lower primary. So mine's going to be 1, 2 and under, 3, 4 and under, 1, 2 and under, 3, 4 and under. Okay, so 1 and then 2 quick ones, 3 quick ones. That's 4 beats. 1, 2 and under, 3, 4 and under. That's 1 time. So I'm going to do that whole thing 8 times. You now need to think of your own rhythm that lasts 4 beats. It can have 1, 1 and, 1 under, 1 and under if you play an instrument and you're like confident with that. So yours might be 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Over the time I'll go 1. And we'll just like layer it up, okay? So have a think now, choose a rhythm, have a few moments, 4 beats, off you go. Have you got something you're going to remember? You might want to film yourself doing it at the end of the lesson so that you remember it again for on Thursday. All right, friends. So I'm going to probably do it a bit slower because I've picked quite a quick rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah? So listen to my 1, 2, and if you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? Over the top. But let me do number 7 first, which is I'll play mine and set you up first so you get a feel of the rhythm before you join in. And that, upper primary, is our musical sequence. So, let's go from la 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 hey oh. Let's go from instruction 5 because it's halfway through, and we'll just seal the deal on those last 4 instructions, and then we'll try the whole thing from the beginning. Okay? So I'll go from me singing, you sing back 4 times. Ready? Did you see when I was doing the 2, 3, 4? So you remember where we're up to? Okay, ready? La 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 hey. 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 You stop. I play A. You join in. You stop. I play my rhythm. Ready? You join in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last time. So that's it. Apart from I messed it up quite a lot because I was trying to count 2 fingers at the same time. I'm getting there. I'm practicing, okay? So that is the last half of our sequence. Have you got it? Yes. Right then, shall we? We have just got time to try the whole thing from the beginning. Instructions 1 through 8, okay? Keep an eye on the board and I'll try and call out as we go. Let's have our final practice for today before we get to Thursday. Okay, ready? Here we go. So me first, you wait, count 8. Here we go. 7, 8, join in. 7, triplets. Stop. La 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 hey. 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 You stop. Join in. You stop. I go. Ready? 3, 4, and join in. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twice more. 1, 3, 4. We did it, team. Super well done. And the Fitbit buzzed just in the middle of it there. Really nice time in Fitbit. Thank you very much. That is it, my friends. So we have finished it. All that we need to do on Thursday is run it a couple of times. Obviously, you can't really perform it without me because we're a duo. So we'll rehearse it and then I'll do it with you and you hit it back, okay? I'll have to try to not talk because then otherwise if I make it into a show reel, it'll have my stupid voice on. So I'll have to just be like, so you know when to go without hearing me. All right, lovelies, but we shall worry about that on Thursday. For now, let's dance. Okay, upper primary dancers. So it is, we need to crack on because we need to try and finish this dance today before show day on Thursday. There's only a tiny bit left. But of course, safe practice, we must get warm first. So let's do our PA exercise. I hope you have a ball or a chair or a table or a couch or something nearby. The exercise is on there. We move in first, second, third and fourth, and then on the other side. Follow me, and as long as I know what I'm doing, demi-rise, forward dégagé. We will just get this thing up and running. Right. First position. Demi-plie, so half bend. Let's rise. All the way down. To second. And half a bend, not all the way down yet. Rise. Far down as you can go, but keep that back straight. Bring it into third, in that little gap. Bend. And stretch. All the way down. Out to fourth, draw a line with your big toe. Ooh, bring it in. Let's go on the other side. Stop and look at it, first position. 5, 6, 7, 8. So keep your knees over the toes as they bend. Are your knees staying out? So you're making that nice window shape. Bend. Straight up. Way down. Into third in that little cubby hole. Check that posture, belly up through to the spine. Passion for glory. And in finishing, even though I'm singing horrendous through it. Right. Will to survive. But it's the eye of the tiger. What you want me to do? Pause, I'm going to sing. Right, speaking of singing, beat it. Let's jump. So, we have got our super complicated amalgamation, which is sauté, sauté, glissade, assemblée, changement, wait, beat it. Sauté, sauté, glissade, assemblée, changement, and beat it. We do it slow and we do it quick. Let's just get on with it, yes, because we need to get on with this dance. So, fifth position, which is heel and the big toe. Make sure both legs are turned out. Squeeze that bottom in, squeeze them muscles. And let's jump, friends. We'll do it slow and then quick. Here we go. And jump, jump, glissade, assemblée, changement, and wait, and beat it. Other way, and jump, jump, glissade, assemblée, changement, and wait, and beat it. Quick if you want to. Email. And jump, jump, glissade, assemblée, and change. And again, jump, jump, glissade, assemblée, and change. Woo, that one's incredible. Funky little groovy one. All right, this dance then, folks. Let's recap it from the beginning, do it with the music, then we'll try and finish it if we can, okay? So we're in the back corner, we've got our binoculars. Hang on. There, better. And we've got the foot still a coup de pied, and we pull down. Gallop, pas de chat, gallop, pas de chat, change direction. Da 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 ba ba. Wait. Ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Change, hands go behind back, 2 hops. Step and hop. Step and we run to the back. La 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 la, binoculars come up. Difficult bit. Up, back, run, run in. 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 Bring the binoculars down. Glissade, ensemble, exactly like her allegro and schéma. Moving back. Glissade ensemble. Glissade ensemble. Then I think, slow, quick, isn't it? At this point, yes. Slow and quick. So we're trying to look around people to see if our horse is winning. And wait, and wait. And then we did 2-step turns down there. Step, turn. I'm asking you, and you can't answer because it's a video. And then I think we did quick runs, didn't we? That was right, to the corner. And then we did our 8 walks in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that was as far as we got, yeah? So the new bits last week were step turn, which is chaîné in ballet. Step, turn, little mini runs, kind of like a karoo. Run to try and get a closer look. And then a walk is just a walk. 8 walks in a circle on ourselves, peering through our binoculars, yes? All right, my dears, let's try that from the Tivoli, and then we'll get this thing finished. Here we go. Gallop! Oh, this second. Step, hop. And run. Up, down, run, stop. Up and down. Glissade. Ensemble, moving back. Slow, quick. 2 turns. And little runs. 8 walks in the set. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. Easy. Stop, ladies, stop. I've lost my mouse, never mind, whatever. Right, remember that? Right, okay, so we've gone walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you know them like little run things that we just did? We're going to do them but up high. So we're going to now try and look over someone's head. So we're going to just do the feet first. Up in a little run, and then lean. Up in a little run, and then lean, okay? Hands are, I think she goes, it's up to you at this stage in the game, do you know what I mean? Shows on Thursday. But that is what you meant to do. Up and run, little peek I mean. Okay, and then all we're going to do to finish off is, we've done this for lower primary, I don't think I've done it with you, is 2 tom levies, which is really a step hop, okay? So just go onto this foot and hop, but obviously they're not very balletic. So what the other leg's supposed to do is, point it in front, like a dégagé, what you do, lift it in the air, and then make sure you've got a light on your heel, it's pointing up to the ceiling, bend the knee in, so the knee goes out. That is the angle of the leg. Step, hop, they are tom levies, I think, yes. Okay, so we're going to go up and look, up and look, 2 tom levies, 1, 2, 1, 2, then we're going to lean up. Let's go that way. Ba-da-dum. Finish. La fini. Done. Alright, that's it. Up, pied, step, hop, look, up, fin position. Yeah? Let me just hear out the music to make sure I've actually done it well. I mean, heaven forbid I would do it wrong. The worst thing about it all is I've lost my mouse. Come on, surface. It's not break time yet. There it is. Let's just find the end bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, down, step, hop, up and down. Yeah, we've got longer than we thought for that. Step, a hop, up and down. Yes, hops are quite quick. That is it though, lovelies. That is it. So let's go from the 8 walks. Oh, pipe down you. So round in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, and peak, and up, And peak 2-step hops. Step, hop, up, and down. End of. Fitbit says it's time to go. I say we've got time to do it once more, okay? Let's go from nativity and then we can run it a couple times on Thursday. Here we go, lovelies. Gallop, Hannah. Turn around, step hop. And run. Up, down, run, stop. And again. Release on assembly. Move it back, move it back, move it back. And we go slow. Quick, get quick. Step to the corner. Little look. It walks and then you finish. 1, 5, 6. Here over the head. Down, up, down, tap, hop. Yes! It's done! We did it! Woo! Super well done, everyone. That's not easy. You have learned ballet in 6 weeks. You are absolute superstars. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, people. I will see you on Thursday for show day. We will rehearse that a couple more times before you try and perform it. But for now, it is goodbye from me. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you on Thursday.